So this jig here is a very small little jig here. You can see a little tail on there, a little body, and I'm gonna tip it with a crappie nibble, fishing about 3 to 4 feet deep. That's gonna be one. And the other one that I'm gonna use is same situation with a carp, bobber, whatever you want to call it, slip shot. I'm gonna put some weight right here. Same thing, small little micro jig. This is kind of like that Cajun cricket color, orange chartreuse with the black dots in it. And it's actually kind of cool out here. It's cloudy, so we're gonna see what happened here. We're gonna see what happened. There we go, little bluegill. I'm gonna have fun with these little old jokers today. This is a pretty one. This is I believe they call this a pumpkin seed. I believe so, or maybe not. It might be a bluegill, but I think this is called a pumpkin seed. You guys that watch my video shows, you can identify it for me. Pretty little fish. He got some orange looking eyes. Orange looking eyes, a lot of blue. Got the blue around the mouth, but in an orange body. So he peeing all on me. All right, so we're gonna see if we can catch up some of these bluegills. Bluegills or crappies, whatever bite it does it. I haven't put a crappie nibble on there yet. Little bitty 164 ounce jig, little bitty 1/2 inch lure that's on there. And we're just coming down this concrete barrier. If that cork shoots under, we should have something. If not, we'll go and try somewhere else. So I'm fishing on top of the concrete, and I'm actually gonna fish off the concrete. Now, it stormed yesterday, so this water is pretty dirty looking. But now I'm off the concrete. You can see it standing up. So I'm coming down the concrete, off that concrete, and hopefully it's something sitting off that concrete. Got a little nibble in, but he didn't take it. There we go. So the bluegill right there. Yeah, the bluegill right there for sure. Let me go down this way. I'd rather actually, the water's calm, so I'd rather actually catch crappies, but I think in this area here, this is a canal, I think the crappie spawn is just about over with. You might catch a couple of the males and females here and there, but I think it's just about done. I had a bite just then. I had a nice little nibble. There we go. So a little bluegill, not big at all. Swallowed my lure, son of a gun. Well, you can swallow it, we can get it out. But no, that's not the one I'm looking for. These are not the ones I'm looking for, but I have fun with them. It's a cool day, not cold, but for May it is. It's about 55, 60 degrees right now, and that's pretty cool for May. It's normally be 80s, 90s out here in Dallas, and we had a severe storm. The first 2 days to get back sunny and then warm up, go fishing. Go fishing. Trust me. Trust me on that. Little bitty bluegill. I didn't even want to set the hook on that. Actually, I knew it was small where they were hidden. So it's a whole bunch of small bluegills here. Now, that's good catfish bait. If you can see, that's very good catfish bait and bass. That little bluegill will catch a 20-pound catfish and a 10-pound bass. It's no joke. That's a good size fish to catch for. All right, that's it. That's not where I wanted to be. I see somebody over there fishing. Ooh, man, you saw that? That little old bluegill. That little old bluegill hit that joker like it was a big old crappie. That little old bluegill did all that. But when I walk, it comes up a little bit and it go right back down. So it's bringing that lure up and it's dropping it back in their face, giving them a little action. There we go. See, give them a little action and they'll hit it. Little bitty bluegill here. So I don't know if the bigger fish that went out in the deep or we'll find out here. But you will catch some. I got one here, but they don't hit as fast. It's that crappie nibble. That's a good one. Here we go. He still that cork up. He let it go, but he came back and got it. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. It was looking too good. So now these bluegills are decent size for anyone, but they're not big as the other location I go to, the other spot. Didn't take it. See, so what I'm doing is I'm not waiting till the cart go under at all. So if my cart stand up, if it stands up, if it moves any kind of way, then I'm setting the hook. I'm not waiting till it go under. That's where you miss a lot of fish. Water. Yeah, this is a good bluegill here. This dude here. I noticed these orange ones, they pull a little harder. These ones here, they seem like they pull a little harder. And that's the lure. That little bitty small lure, getting the job done. I ain't gotta get no night crawlers or none of that. I can use these if I want, or I can just throw it out there naked, bar naked, and see what happens. I just know from personal experience, the crappie nibbles is gonna give you a quicker. There we go. See what I'm saying? Gonna give you a quicker. He trying to make some noise. Them big ones out there. Them big ones out there. Them big boys out there. Them big boys out there. May have to use my pliers. Gotta watch where you stand out here too. You front be standing in an ant bed. There we go. I just didn't want to mess my jig up. So yeah, that's a good one there. That might be the best one of the day. This body of water is producing. You see what I'm saying? This body of water is producing big time. Big time. Big. That's a good bluegill right there. That's a good bluegill anywhere you go. That joker peeing away. That's a male right there. Anywhere you go, that's a good bluegill. Took that real quick. They still here. They still here. Little sapsucker still here. Now, this might be where the big one's at. This might be where the big boy's at. I'm still wearing your name. So I'm not keeping bluegills today, but I'm gonna have fun with them. And with this water being down, I might cast my curly tail out just to see if anything happened with the crappies. This bluegill put in like crazy, but it's a nice bluegill. I hate to throw it back. Lord have mercy. You know what? I'm keeping bluegill. That's a nice bluegill. I'm keeping them. I clean them up and give them to somebody in Bradley. Give them to my mama or somebody. Now if it would have shot on the whale out there. And this joker went on like it was. I thought I had a crappie or something. This big joker, he went on like he was mad. So they're a little bigger out that way. If you notice, a little bit bigger than up close. So they got a lot of beds out there. Cast out a little bit more. I don't know why I cast out with my right hand, but I like to have it in my left hand. I like to reel with my right hand because I'm left-handed, but I do cast out with my right hand. Kind of weird. Set that hook and bring that joker on in. That's a good one too, boy. He acting a fool. Set that hook. I see the big ones over there. That's a big boy right here. For this pond anyway. Big boy. A good hand size. Hand size, pan size. I take it. There we go. Should have shot under. See, I'm thinking if I switch over to my curly tail, that's a good one too. It's a little bigger presentation, so it might get some of the bigger bluegill. But I think this is probably gonna be as good as it's gonna get out here. Afraid. Here we go. Well, straight action out here. This is my honey hole. That's a good one. This is my honey hole right here. Straight action. The little bit on. Can't even get it in my eye. So this looks like a looks kind of like a gargoyle to me. Molly rock. Yeah, that's what it looked like. All right, I'm going somewhere else. We're really close to the bank. Yeah, I could have got even closer than that. There we go. Here we go. That ain't what I'm looking for. If I was struggling, it would be like a pumpkin seed. So it looks like a pumpkin seed here. Look like a pumpkin seed bluegill hybrid. I see stripes. Could be wrong. Who knows? There we go. Oh, that bass. You see how nice it is? See how he digging? So you see how he digging? He want to get away bad. So I'm letting the line loose a little bit, so he won't break my line here, cause I'm tangled up. But he trying to get in that grass, which he gotten in it. And there we go. Now if I can get him back out of there. Oh, he all up in that grass. There we go. There we go. Okay, see how I worked that? See how I worked it? You gotta know what you're doing. So you see, this is probably a 4-pound bass on my weigh it. Probably 3 pounds. But you see how I worked out of that grass? It'll come out the grass on its own if you don't break the line. So let me weigh it right quick. It's probably, I'll say, 3 pounds maybe, or 3 to 4 pounds. 3 to 4 pounds. So we're at 0. All right. It's actually 2.85, so right under 3 pounds. .85 bass. I'm gonna take it home. He's gonna get 8. All you bass lovers gonna be crying when I post this. Why are you eating a bass? A little bit of little striper. That's cool. It's got a little size to it too. It ain't little. I mean, if it was something I would keep, I would, but little striper. One, 2, 3. Boy, it'd be nice if them jokers just, ooh, man, they just turn on. It's a nice bluegill, I think. Man, that's a nice bluegill. I gotta bring my rod down this way. I think he done got beat up, ain't he? Boy, this joker best. I'm gonna let him make it just because he's a warrior. But I'm gonna show you guys here. He's hand size, so he's a keeper. But because you see that tail bit? That's over there. I'll show you here. Let me get the jig out so you don't get me hung up. All right. So I can lip them. So you see that tail beat all up? So just because of that, I'm gonna let him make it. He's a warrior. He's down there fighting for his eggs and his baby, so I'm gonna let him make it. And I can lip him. He was a pretty big bluegill. Right down the shoreline in front of this little grass, them grass patches. Man, he's trying to catch a personal best. And I ain't gonna lie to you, something just hit it in and let it go. A tree hit it. Tree fish. They're just tapping away. Soon I get close to that grass. Okay, I want to go down a little bit because I want to try this back area. By 8 o'clock, I haven't been. I want to try this back area just to see if there's any crappies. I came back here in this shallow area back here. They'll hang out in the morning times, and then they'll leave, and they'll come back right before it gets dark and get back on them beds. So I just want to see something here. I see them bubbles, I know that. That's a bass. Yep. Another big old bass. See how he digging? He the real deal here. This joker here the real deal. So I'm gonna get right here where I can get him. If I can bring him up. He the real deal. It's not no small one. There's not no small one right here. Well, they're about the size of the other one, but this joker's strong. Man, this must be the man. Yep, he broke it. I ain't got my net, but I'm gonna see if I can reach down and get him. If he don't try to get away. I got him, and I got my jig back. I got him. That's a big one, and I got my jig back. I got that on tape. I got that on video. So got my jig back. Come on out of there. I got my pliers, so man, that's pretty cool. Got that on video. So actually, I'm gonna throw that's a big bass. There ain't no baby bass. I'm gonna actually keep these 3. Calm your butt down. I'm gonna keep these 3. It's about a 3-pound bass. I'm gonna weigh it. So 0, 0, and 3.5. Boy, I didn't think I was gonna do good fishing today because it was cool. I don't know where my jig went. Oh, I see it. I didn't think I was gonna do good today because it was cool, but turned out to be an okay day. All right, I'm about to call it a day. 3 bass, about 20 bluegills, hand-sized bluegills. Got out here at 5:30, and it's 8:30 now, so 3 hours. I drove from one location to the other location, took about 30 minutes, so not bad at all. Easy day.